straight. All right, let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rico the Acronym, and it's time for Rico's Rants. Let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all already know what I'm about to talk about because everybody's talking about it right now. The mashup in Montgomery, the ass whooping in Alabama. There's a lot of different names for it, but generally, yeah, this riverboat shore brawl. First of all, before we get into anything, let me just say how inspiring it was to watch all those people come together, you know, to really just watch people just unite under a common cause. Shit. But of course, this is Rico's Rant, so you know I'm finna tell you my issues with shit. Number one, and really there's only two really things that I have an issue with. None of them have anything to do with the actions of the people in Montgomery that day on that shore. I have no issue with anything that went on that shore because fuck around and find out. End of story. Like, what did you expect? Guys doing his job and fucking 20-year-old, 25-year-old knuckleheads start jumping on him. I mean, like, y'all expect the man to just get his ass whooped? Like, no, but you know, and there's gonna be people around that are gonna get involved. Like, y'all can't just be jumping on people doing their job. Here's my issue. Number one, the whole "we are not our ancestors" trope. We got to go ahead and kill that shit right now because that is the biggest slap in the face to our ancestors possible. We are not our ancestors. What does that mean? Our ancestors was fighters, revolutionaries. And I'm not sitting there saying like every specific black person is related to a specific revolutionary or notable person in history or whatever. I'm not on that we was all kings bullshit. What I'm saying is every single one of us comes from a lineage of survival. At most black people, and I say most because there were free black people that, you know, were free from before the Revolutionary War, during the Revolutionary War, and after. But majority of black people, especially in the South, were slaves and are descended from slavery. So to call, you know, the people that survived that kind of inhumanity as law for as long as they did, saying we are not our ancestors is it just sounds fucking stupid. We are our ancestors. We are the fighters. We are the revolutionaries. We are the people that are tired of the bullshit and won't just take it anymore. Like, there's nothing wrong with being our ancestors. I would love to be compared to somebody like a W.B. Du Bois or a Kwame Ture or something like that. Like, and let's be real about it. It is 2023. Our ancestors, you know, it wasn't that long ago. Like, our ancestors was a part of like the civil rights movement, and like you can even go back further than that. They survived the terrors of like the post Civil War South and post Civil War North and redlining and all the other stuff they did. Like, there's so much that our people have survived. For us to say we are not our ancestors is a slap in the face. And also, like, what other culture y'all here do that shit? That shit just sound weird, yo. It sounds like really you just mad at like your parents. And like, I get it. Like, that happens. But yeah, let's kill the "we are not our ancestors" thing, okay? Let's get rid of that. And my second and only issue, not really complaint, but it hurts me that when I do see the kind of unity we saw, which was a beautiful thing to see, I'm not saying that it wasn't, but I hate that a lot of the times we have to wait for violence to get that wild. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't plenty of people organizing all over the U.S. There's not plenty of black people organizing all over the U.S. in every major city, trying to get people to vote, trying to get people out to these protests, trying to get people involved. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. Please don't get me wrong on that one. What I am saying is the only time that I see anyway, and if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Holler at me in the comments and let me know I'm wrong, and we can talk about it. I'll do another one of these. I don't care. We can do it. But the only time I see black people throw away classism, throw away colorism, throw away homophobia, throw away transphobia, it's only when it gets violent. When it usually has to be violence from several people of a different race. You see what I'm saying? Like it seems to almost like that's when we wait for that to crack, and then it's like, oh, okay, hell no, we're not gonna let that happen. And though though these things are necessary, I do find it sad that we have to wait until it goes there to throw away so many of the things that are so toxic within the black community. Um, and I bring that up not to say that anybody specifically on that shore was gay or trans or whatever, or rich or poor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the things that divide us within the black community, we only throw them shits to the side when lives are at stake, or unfortunately, when lives have already been lost. And yeah, you know, that just kind of I feel it's a point that needs to be brought up while we're celebrating all this unity. We have to remind ourselves that we also need to get better at it. And that's not to shame anybody. That's just saying like, all right, we got to go good right now. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. Let's not slow this train down because the violence is over and the white folks got arrested and all this other stuff. Let's not slow down this unity train. Let's just make sure that it includes everybody. Let's make sure that we break down them barriers of class and color and who you fucking, who you like, who you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause with what's going on in the US right now, and really it's always been going on all across the globe, but specifically what's going on in the US right now, this isn't a time for us to be divided amongst those stupid ass lines. You know what I'm saying? It never really was ever, but that's one of those things that happens in literally every culture all across the world. So, you know, I'm not saying that we're special in that. Let's keep the unity train going. Now that we've seen we can do it. We've seen it on video, just like we saw the other shit on video. All right, let's keep it rolling. That's my only critique. Those are my only two critiques. That's all I got to say about it. I promise. I promise. And keeping my promise, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about what happened on what I believe it was the 8th, or was it the 5th? I'm about to look that up. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments, and of course, like, subscribe, holla at me whenever. If y'all have anything y'all want to see me do on here, any topic ideas, review ideas, y'all let me know. I'm with it. Just let me know. I'm down. It's Rico. Peace.